Okay, so hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Network Therapist meeting. Today, we are going to be talking about self-worth, self-maintenance, and how does that affect us and our businesses. So it's a very open meeting today, but we are going to start by doing a little bit of grounding exercises and stretches, followed by a little bit of self-massage and lymphatic drainage. So do you guys have any oil with you or any cream or something? Or if you do, if not, it doesn't matter. You know, we can always use, a little bit of that we'll do when we do the massage. And do you guys have a space do you have a space to move around, or are you a little bit? Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, because sometimes I like to sit on the floor, so we can do a standing up, so we can choose what we do. So I'm just gonna move you around a little bit to my other space. Let me see if the cable reaches, and then I'm gonna try to actually, right, so, okay. So, let me see if you can see. I have to wear glasses because I can't see anything without glasses. Okay, so I'm gonna do it standing up, but if you wanna do it sitting down, I think which you should be okay. But if you stand up as well, so we can do a little bit of exercises, if that's okay. Everybody wants to join in, okay? So if we just take a deep breath in, and then breathe out, and then another one, and then breathe out. Okay, and then now we're gonna breathe in, and then we're gonna breathe out and bring the hands down slowly as we breathe out. You can bend your knees a little bit, separate your legs like hip distance apart, breathing again. Breathe out as your hands go down. And then concentrate in your breathing. And try to focus on the breathing and feel how the hands feel and your body is feeling as you are breathing in and out. Okay. Now we are going to try to knock, one hand is gonna go into your chest and the other one is gonna go into the back of your back, lower back. Okay, so this way we are kind of moving a little bit of our energy and then breathing a little bit. Very good. You might feel a few kicks and clunks, and it's okay. It's actually good to move around because otherwise the energy gets stagnant in our bodies. And then keep breathing. And now we're going to try to do it a little bit slower. And now let's see if we are touching just the air. So we are just, instead of, you know what we were doing before, just go and see, you're just feeling the air around gently. Very nice. And then now slowly and gently, a little bit less. Very nice. Come back to center. Okay, now we are going to do a little bit of breathing of the upper body. So we are just going to open and look up, open your chest. And then when you breathe out, just close and just wrap up like a ball. Breathing up. Open your chest, look up. Breathe out. Curl up a little bit. When you are doing this, you can have the hip distance apart your feet. Breathe out, roll up. Breathe in, look up And open your chest. Very good. Very nice. Come back down now. Very good, guys. Okay, now what we are gonna do, we are gonna jump up and down a little bit. So we are raising a little bit of our energy. And just do a bit, you know, loosen up. Loosen up. Maybe you wanna say something. Loosen up, very good. Let it go, let it out. Very nice. Just calm a little bit now. Slowly settle down. Very good. Now we're going to breathe in again, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. You can probably feel the energy in your hands now. Throughout your body, full of energy, revitalize. Moving around. Very nice. Lovely. Okay, now we are going to extend one of the arms. Sorry, I'm going to do my hair, which is a mess with the jumping. Right. So now we are going to extend one of the arms and we are going to tap on top of the arm, up and down, from the hand towards our shoulder. Very nice. So we are activating the meridians. Then when you're ready, get it back to your hand and then turn the palm around and do the other side. Get to your armpit if you want to. So hand to armpit. It's like we're moving things around. Activating some meridians. I can't remember the name of those ones, but you know, it's good for the energy. Moving things around. Very good. Let's do the other arm now when you're ready, guys. So we are going to do, in your case, your left, and my one the right. Okay. Hand to shoulder and back. And keep breathing. Very good. Okay. Next time you go back to your hand, turn it around. And now let's do the other side again, guys. Well done. So, hand to armpit again. Very good. Moving all the energy around. Okay, so come back to the palm now. Very nice. Now you can just lift one of the arms and we're just going to do it a little bit below the armpit, like towards the, next to the breast. So I think we're activating the spleen here. I remember that. That's good. Usually they say it's good to do it 21 times, but you know, you do it how you feel, depending on the time you have as well. You know, nothing is set in stone. So when you think you've had enough, just turn to the other armpit. There you go. Very good. Lovely. And also, by the way, the lymph nodes are near around. So we are also moving the lymphatics. You know, doing this tapping is also very good to move the lymphatics. Very nice. Okay. So when you're ready, we can do the top here. This is the stomach, isn't it? So it's like where the where the beginning of the tummy begins. Not the end, the top bit, yeah? Your breast. Very nice. Just feel it. I mean, if you've eaten, don't do it too hard. Very nice. I've eaten just a little bit before, but not too much. Enough. Lovely. And then when you're ready, we can go to the bottom of the belly, which is more like with the ovaries and everything that is over there. Yes, let's wake up the energy as well. Lovely. Let's go to the groin area now, the groin here. So you can do it with, the palm. So if you want to do it with the fists, I like doing it with the fists, but you do it how you feel like. I feel like it does more. And doing the groin, we're doing the inguinal area as well. There's lots of lymph nodes there as well. That's where everything comes from the legs, isn't it? So some of it might come from the tummy as well. This is good. Very nice. Now let's do the hips, hip bones, yeah? Lovely. And keep breathing. Now we are going to go to the side of the legs, go down into the feet, going down, 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 and back in between the legs, just a little bit gentler, because that side of the body is a little bit more delicate. So then let's go back to the hips again, and then breathe in, and then breathe out, down again. And back on the inside of the legs. Lovely. Now let's do the buttocks, guys. So hit those buttocks. They've been working very hard the whole day. They keep us standing up and walking, running, or whatever we do all day. So let's give them some attention. They're such big muscles and they do a lot of work. Very nice. And now let's do the kidneys. Yeah, so let's just with the open hand. Let's give some attention to the kidneys, which I think they are supposed to give you lots of energy. Yeah. Lovely. Very nice. Okay. So when you are ready, just take a deep breath in. And then breathe out. And go down with your hands and you breathe out. Very nice. And now with your right hand, go into your shoulder. Yes. Give you some attention and try to release a little bit of your traps. Yeah. They're always really tight. So, we're just giving them a little bit of attention. Lovely. And then when you think you're done, let's do the other side. So we just do with the other hand. Very nice. Just give it a lot of attention. Wake up those muscles. They've probably been very, very cramped and tight the whole day. Maybe sitting in the computer or whatever you've been doing, massaging perhaps. So I've been using those ones quite a lot today. Yeah, just give your body some attention and see how you feel as well. Is this a way of knowing how you're feeling today? Where are you at today? Okay, lovely. So we can just take the hand down now, and now we are going to do the I think it's here, yeah. I think it's this K27, something like that. So this is to give you a little bit of energy. Yes, it's under the collarbone. And usually it's a place that when you hit, you feel like, oh, it's a bit tender. So just be as gentle or as whatever you want that, but that's a good acupressure point to hit to release tension as well. Very nice. Don't forget to breathe. Lovely. Very nice. Now we are going to go to our thyroid, guys. Thyroid is in between the breastbone, and this is where the bra is for me. There you go. Lovely. Just feel how you're. No, it's not the thyroid. Sorry, it's the thymus. Sorry, I got it wrong. The thyroid. We're doing the thyroid up. So this is the thymus. Very nice. And now we're going to do the thyroid. So we're just going to do circles, like if we have like a pendant or something around our neck. Just tap a little bit gently. This feels like it has to be gentle, isn't it? Because it's closer to the neck. Lovely. Very nice. And now we're going to do the top of the head. So we can tap the top of the head. Maybe you feel like you want to massage your scalp a little bit as well, your hair. Just give yourself a little bit of a, oh, nice. A little bit of a scratchy, or tapping, or whatever you want to do. Yeah, we have lots of nerve endings there as well. Lovely. Don't be afraid of getting a bit of a messy hair. That's okay. Just go for it. Yeah. Very nice. Now we are going to tap in between the eyebrows. I mean, you can do it with one, but I like doing it with two because I don't know why. So if you feel like you just want to do it with one, you can do it with one or with two, in between the eyebrows here. Very nice. And then just breathe. Remember to breathe. See how that feels. Let's go to the outside of the eyes, just there. Lovely. Very nice. Keep breathing. Very nice. And then under the eyes. Okay, under the eyes. We get sometimes a bit swollen, you know, there, isn't there? It's probably a little bit of the lymph store, sinuses problems, hay fever. This seems to work very well. Okay, very nice. And then below the nose, there you go. Very nice, in our moustache. Okay, and then under the mouth. Yeah, yes, there. Lovely. Very nice, guys. And now we're going to maybe get a little bit of oil. If you have, if you don't, it doesn't matter. And we are going to massage our ears a little bit. I like the oil. So if you have oil, if not, it doesn't matter. I just like the smell of my oil. So this is not, it's not really necessary for the ears, but you know, just kind of pull them a little bit, be gentle, but in all directions. Massage them, unfold them, pull them down, pull them to the sides, a little bit up as well, and just self-massage, you know, in these curly bits. Just stick your fingers in there and just do a little bit of circles, you know, in here. There, yeah, the curly bit there. And it's actually feeling very nice. I think over there, the vagus nerve goes there somewhere. So it's actually very relaxing as well. And just explore and play with it. Play with your ears a little bit. Maybe just put two fingers like this and just massage down. Very nice. That's lovely. Okay, now we are going to open a little bit of the lymphs now. So here's your collarbone, on top of your collarbone here. So we can tap like this. If we want to, it's like, oh, I can't find it. Doesn't matter. If you want to just use your fingers, it doesn't matter. The vibrations are going to be very helpful anyway. So however you feel like is best, just do what you feel is right. Yeah, so we're opening. The lymphatic system is very important because it's where all the waste goes. And if we eat very, very well, organic, lots of good foods, but our lymph system is stuck and clogged, then, you know, we probably don't feel so well. So that's why I think it's so important to do this like little daily routine. So when you've opened this, so now we are going to do a little bit of the neck down. So self-massage, down. Everything has to go down, down. Maybe one hand, and then the other one. Just down, down. Lovely. You can also tap it if you want. Tap it. Very good. Tap it if you want. The occipital. Tap it there a little bit. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of the ears down again. Okay, very nice. Okay. Now, in between the nose, just do little circles, opening there, and then bring it along your nose as well down, and then circles, and then down. Lovely. Now we are going to try to do a little bit on the cheeks as well. We hold loads and loads of tension in our mandibles. Sometimes we clench our teeth when we are sleeping, or when we are doing something that makes us, you know, with tension. So just massage that a little bit. Massage. Lovely. Very nice. Now we are going to go under the eyes. And we're going to do like little circles there. So this is good for, you know, the lymphatics and also the tear ducts. Yeah, you're going to unblock a little bit the eyes. So just a little bit both ways. And then just move it to the side. And then do it again. Maybe, I don't know, 5 times one way, 5 times circles the other way, and then just move it to the sides. Now we're going to do the top, the other tear ducts up here. So we're going to do the same circles, one way, the other way, hold it up a little bit, and then go to the sides, just pressing your eyebrows to the side. Let's do it again. Circles, 5 circles to one side, 5 circles to the other side, and then press it up. This is very good when you have headache. I find that for me it's very nice. And then press the brows to the side. Very nice. Just a little bit of that. Lovely. So we've done the face, and then let's bring it down again, where everything ends up. Everything comes back here. Okay, lovely. Now we are going to do our armpits, guys. Okay, so you can start by tapping. We did the tapping before, but this is going to be more. So you tap a little bit. Maybe you want to squeeze it a little bit there. Move it along. You might find that it's a little bit lumpy. Those are your lymph nodes. That is normal. It's nothing bad about that, but you know, it's good to declog them a little bit and move them around. Okay, very nice. You can do this any time of the day, but I like doing it in the morning. But you know, if you feel like you have coming with a cold or something, especially the upper body part that we are doing now is really, really good, because you just feel that you are draining stuff. Let's go to the other one. Maybe tap it. And it actually moves, you know, you can feel it moving, you know, the back of your throat, just you're kind of, oh, something is coming out. Quite good. So tap it, and then again, massage it a little bit, move whatever is in there. You might feel sometimes that it's painful, well, then be more gentle, you know, whatever you feel like is best for you, is your body, isn't there? So that's good. Lovely. Very nice. And now we are going to do our tummies, guys. So we are going to, we did it before. What we did before, you can always tap it, or I like massaging it. Usually I'm, after the shower, I'm putting my oil, and I'm just massaging it, one up, one down, because the tummy is quite big. So you could do one big if you want, but I like doing 2. So it's optional, whatever you want to do. If you feel like with one, that's with me. Maybe you want to do the top a little bit and then the bottom. Just see what feels right for you today, and just, you know, go with your instinct. Very nice. And then we are going to do what we did before. So this is, as I said, in the nose. Yeah. So that's good to move whatever is in there. Lovely. And then when we think we've done enough of the windows, then we are going to do the back of the legs. Yeah. So the back of the knees, sorry, the back of the knees, of the trapezium, yeah, very nice. Now, very nice, lovely. And now to finish, jump up and down the ice. Yay! Woo, 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 woo. Jump up and down. There you go. Jumping is really good for the lymphatic system, to lift your energy and your mood. Very nice. Yay! Well done. Take a deep breath in. Arms up. And breathe out slowly. Bring your hands down. Lovely. Very nice. And now, how are you feeling, guys? How are you? Are you feeling good? Have some water. I'm a little bit hot. So have some water. Wow, that was nice. I'm feeling, I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm feeling full of energy now. I was a little bit low. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling a lot better.
Yes, yes.
More awake than I did before.
More awake, yes, yes. Sometimes our energy is stagnant, isn't it? And it's just, well, it's probably taking us, I don't know, 15 minutes, you think?
Yeah, you know, I forget to do these things in the morning.
Yes, I find that it's really good for me to do it in the morning. If I don't do it in the morning, then that's it. Then it becomes a task, and then it just drags along. So I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, just find the time that is suitable for you. Maybe it's gonna be in the evening before going to bed, you know, maybe in the morning, maybe lunchtime, and then stick to it, I would say. For me, that's the way it works. And then I think somebody said, or I read somewhere, if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a routine. So, you know, somebody said that. I don't know if it's the 21 days, but, you know, if maybe weekends you have family around and you can't, but, you know, maybe say, I'm just going to do it Monday to Friday, or I'm just going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I think for me, it works really well to have a little routine to kind of start the day. Yes, but how is everybody feeling after that?
I feel energized, thank you.
Yeah, oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
More energized than before.
Yes, yes, yes. And it doesn't take that long if you think about it. It just takes 10, 15. You know what I usually do? You know, there are so many videos in YouTube, you know, just find something that you like and then just put it on to kind of, you know, I do a little bit of qigong, I do a little bit of stretches, and depending on the time, and they are very short videos as well, like 10 minutes, because sometimes we don't have time, you know. I don't do an hour of yoga, for example, anymore. I just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, depending on the time. You have this 10-minute video and another 10-minute video of stretches for the neck, if you feel like, oh, I've got problems with my neck. And then it's 20 minutes. By the time you realize you've done 20 minutes, and it does pay. And when I don't do it, I feel it. I do feel it. But obviously sometimes you have weekends, maybe they are a bit more unstructured. So maybe I just do a quick one, or maybe I just skip it, you know, or whatever. But, you know, I tend to be quite regular. And I think, yeah, for me, regularity is key. Otherwise I'm a bit of a mess. And if I'm not well, then I cannot be well for my business, for my customers. I'm not in the right mindset. And it's just such a little time of view. Or sometimes if that doesn't give me enough, then I do a little bit of a meditation, which is, again, concentrating in your breathing. I used to do guided meditations before. I don't do them anymore. I think it's just the meditation, you just lie somewhere quiet and then just start counting your breathing. Usually what I do, I count up to 5, 6 or whatever, and then some people hold it and then you breathe out more. I usually just breathe in and out, longer the breathe out than the breathe in, and then that seems to calm me down. If anything else works, nothing else works, basically. So yeah, as you were saying before, City, it also depends. I find that when I'm a little bit low, or whenever something is happening, like something is happening in my life that, you know, is getting me a little bit low, or is more difficult, then I have to do more. And I remember I was listening to some people that were meditating or something, and they say when you are busy and you say, oh, I don't have time to meditate, do more. And it's true. When all these things that we've done now, imagine I've done that, I sometimes do something else, but it's, let's say I've done 10-20 minutes or qigong, of the exercises we're doing, the energy ones and the stretches, and that still doesn't get me down, ground me, then I do have to do something extra, because that wasn't enough. I'm just too in the clouds, I'm too worried in my head, so then I have to do something more. So when we are more busy, it's better to do more. Even if you don't want to, just a little bit, that little push. Come on, I'm gonna do another more and see if that grounds me, that brings me back to myself. Yeah, I mean that works for you. What do you usually guys do then, about self-care, self-maintenance? How do you find that? Are you regular? Do you just do it when you feel it's an emergency? Yeah, because it's true, isn't it? When it's like, oh, I can't cope anymore, then we do the meditation or we do something. How do you work around daily or regularly? What do you guys do? Who wants to go first? Come on.
I tend to meditate most days.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Yeah, it's usually because I'm feeling so tired and I don't want to sleep during the day.
Yes.
So I'll either put on a guided meditation, so I have to follow the voice, so it's less chance of falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not that sleepy but my body's exhausted, then I will just put music on and meditate, some kind of new age music or something, and meditate. Just try and help myself. Do you see what I mean? So
yes, that's good.
it's the only thing I do more or less regularly at the moment. I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm trying to rein myself back in and get back to different practices regularly. Little, like you said, rather than take an hour for doing this, it's like I do morning gratitude practice when I'm in the
Oh,
shower.
lovely. Yes.
Every day.
That's beautiful.
Every day that I take a shower.
That's good. Yes.
It's not 7 days a week, it's about 5 days a week. At the other times I just wash, but even still, I'll pretend, I'll grab the sponge and I'll just sort of pretend.
Yes. Oh, that's a really good idea.
Shower and my gratitude, it leads into the gratitude and all of that. But yeah, that's it now. But I do need to rein things in more. I need more. Yes.
So do you find that sometimes you need more than others, depending how do you feel like when you are a little bit not in such a good place, do you feel like that is not enough? Does it recharge you enough, or then you do it longer, or it does work anyway for you, whatever time you do or whatever? How do you cope with that? How do you organize yourself?
Yeah, it always works, especially the shower in the morning and that.
Yes.
I've been especially lethargic the last couple of weeks and really slow, but I do try with the shower in the morning, the meditation in the afternoon, except I sleep most of the time at the moment, but that's
yes
something's going on, I don't know what, so obviously my body wants more rest and sleep and it wants me to stop. But I could do some more like that what we just did, that was what got the chi going, let's say.
Yes, I mean that's so simple. The tapping is just boom 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 boom, is very effective. The jumping up and down, jumping, it just brings, suddenly you just feel the energy in your hands, in your arms, in your legs, everywhere. And it is very good also for the lymphatic system. The jumping up and down, it just brings everything moving up and down. So if you feel a bit low, just jump or put some music and dance a little bit around as well to bring you up, because it's all about movement. We need to move everything, otherwise we get stagnant a little bit, and then when we are not feeling well, we just maybe don't want to move too much. But yeah, oh, that's lovely that what you do. Thanks for sharing, Fiona.
That's quite all right.
Thank you.
I'm aware that Grandma Groovy, is it Grandma Groovy?
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
so
So
sorry.
speak if you want to, Grandma.
Thank you.
yes, yes.
I'm just, I'm gonna have to shoot up. So sorry. That was
Oh,
really lovely, though. That was so nice. It really energized me. I
yes,
felt good. Especially my thoracic region,
yes,
like
that
the
one.
upper
Yes,
chest,
yes,
like rounding my back and really pulling. You
yes,
know, it's lovely to get,
yes,
because my back gets really flat, so I have
yes.
to kind of keep mobilizing
Yes,
and breathing.
you know the cat-cow position for the yoga, that is also really good. But I found this one, I saw it recently. It's just opening, it's curving and looking up.
Yeah,
Because
it's a
as
good
you
one.
say, we are always in very funny positions with the
2
computer,
seconds.
the phones, and things like that. So it's really good to move that area of the body, isn't it? It's
Yes,
always
it is.
Mm.
Sorry, my daughter's hassling me.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I've been doing transcendental meditation for 20 years, and I'm a yoga Ashtanga teacher trainer, and I've been a fitness instructor for 30. But I teach Groove now, so I do that daily, which is an interactive connected dance class. So we go through breath work, we do movements, we feel good in our bodies, we shift emotions, and we do a personal song and a stretch towards the end, and then we go into a stillness. So everything in one class.
Yes, yes.
So that's basically what I do for myself, as well as the meditation. I get massage, I get body work, and I do as much as I can to help myself. So thank you so much for today. It was really nice.
Thank
It was a really
you.
nice class, and I just put a link in the chat for
oh yes,
a free
please.
class.
Yes. We wanna give it a try. Well, I've tried before, and it's lovely. Your classes are lovely, actually. Yeah. Because
Thank
you came to do one for the network therapist before, isn't it? I remember.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that one, actually. Yeah. Oh,
I think I'm doing it again in September at some
Are
point.
you? Oh, really looking forward to that, Michelle. Thank you very much.
Lots of love. Thank you very
Lots
much,
of love.
Yolanda.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye.
Yes, I said I in the chat that I've tried her.
Yes.
Grandma.
Oh, have you?
Great. Yeah.
Yes. They're really good. I went to the one that she shared with us, the network therapist, and I thought is so much fun. You just jump around. It's all about letting your body move, and it's all about movement. But definitely, I didn't know she was doing some classes now in August. I'll try to see if I got some time to go as well, because yeah, I love that. Meditation through movement, isn't it? Yeah. So what do you usually do, CT, then, for self-maintenance, self-care? Are you regular, or what?
No, not really. Yeah, not really. I tend to hold on to thoughts, and I can't wind down. I can't, I've always got things in my head. Oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Have I finished this? It's constantly, I can't switch off.
Yes.
I think the only time I switch off is when I sleep.
So you are all the time in your mind. Have you tried meditation? Because meditation seems to be
I do try and sit quietly by myself and that sort of thing. So I end up watching a movie with my husband, and that distracts me for an hour and a half.
Yes, I know.
And then I think, oh, did I do that? Did I miss that? Yeah. But when I get focused is when I have a client and I'm totally focused.
Yes.
I then go totally into efficiency mode, sorting things out, getting the room ready, organizing stuff, and and after that I'm
yes.
but,
do you think that because I know that you are a massage therapist and all that, do you think that is it because you deplete yourself after the treatment? Are you?
No, I feel actually energized.
Right, okay.
Because I'm so happy to have done something.
Yes, to help people, isn't it?
To help people.
Yes,
and as my husband will say, I'm on a high.
Yes, yes.
Somebody, because I feel good. I've given something, you know.
Yes, yes,
and,
yes.
And I just hope they feel happy. So
yes.
I need to get a client every day.
No, have you thought about you know, thinking about you are your client? These things that you are your own client, so then you are going to give yourself 10-20 minutes a day where you are giving yourself the full attention of your needs, and do meditation or do a little bit of movement with, you know, qigong, a little bit of moving the energy, stretches, and say, I'm going to, I don't know, maybe as you, I don't know how you organize yourself. Do you put your clients, whenever you have a massage, you put it in your phone, an alarm on your phone?
I put it in my diary. But I don't have many clients.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm busy doing my Facebook page.
Yes, yes.
And I've got an interview, not this Friday, next Friday, for a room in, to share a room with somebody in Eastbourne, which is
yes, good. Yes. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, then I'll have Lewis and I have Eastbourne.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So
to up my client base.
Yes, and then when you, I mean, I'm the reason why I'm saying the phone, because, you know, if you set an alarm on the phone that says, self-care for me or whatever, and then you have, I don't know, 10 or 11 in the morning, and then say, oh, this is time for me time, and then you, I don't know, find a little video of something. There are so many qigong videos, you know, out there, and just do 15 minutes video of qigong. That is your time, is your appointment for taking care of yourself. I mean, that's an idea. You could do that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I find having a shower is my time.
As well, yes.
Or
yes.
when I go to the toilet. That's my time.
I know, yeah. Of course, yeah. but you know, it's just giving you ideas of something. It has to be something you like, and also is giving you that getting out of your they call it the chatter mind or the monkey mind, isn't it? Because we're thinking, oh, I have to do this, oh, I haven't done that, oh, and now being self-employed, nobody's telling you what to do, nobody's telling us what to do, and we have to be so organized, and sometimes we are so disorganized. I am so disorganized, you know, that is like So for me, a way of, I put it on my phone, and then I say, well, for tomorrow, what do I have? Blah blah blah. And then I say, oh, I don't think I'm gonna have time to that, so I move it to another time. And then if I haven't done it, I delete it or move it to another day. But in that way, it gets in my head the things that I'm supposed to be doing. And then the phone tells me, oh, you are at that time, you're supposed to be doing that. And I find that it gives me some kind of a structure. That doesn't mean that it's a fixed structure, but, you know, it gives me some structure. Otherwise, my day will be a mess, because
when I go to an appointment, I write a list.
Right.
And I'm adamant that I have everything I have or done on that list.
Yes.
I don't have a list when I'm at home on my.
It doesn't have to be a massive list. Maybe just you know, doing some qigong stretches or whatever you want to call it, and but you know, put it somewhere in your, wherever you put your lists, and say, oh, this is me time. And then, you know, just start but one day and then see how that goes. Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then, you know, however you want to structure, and see how that goes. But, you know, the same that you do for your, I mean, we do it for our customers, and then we are not doing it for ourselves. And then treat yourself as a customer. We love our customers. We want them to be happy, to be with tension free.
As you say, and I think Fiona's going to say, and Joelle's going to say, we do everything for the customer, but we do nothing for ourselves.
Exactly. So it's finding that who is customer number one? Moi. Isn't it? Because if customer number one is not good, how can we help the other customers? So we have to take care of ourselves first. I mean, when we go in the aeroplane, you know, we're gonna go somewhere, and then it says, in a case of emergency, put the mask first yourself, and you think, oh, that's a bit selfish. No, because if you don't put the mask yourself, how are you gonna help, you know, your kids, or, you know, or whoever else is there, isn't it? So it's the same. If we want to help our customers, we have to put the mask ourselves first, then feel good, and then we can help them, isn't it? And then if just treat yourself as a customer, that could be an idea. You love your customers, you want them to be at their best. Well, you know, you are the best customer.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think of that often.
Yes, yes, and then see if that, you know, I don't know if anybody else has any other ideas, but I find that the phone thing, you know, setting the alarm on the phone, on the calendar, with a reminder 2 hours before, you know, you have the 2 hours, 1 hour, half an hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I put all the times to remind me.
Sorry, I'm getting a hot flash.
Bless you.
Oh, I was for 5 years or more on HRT. I've now stopped HRT.
All right. Yes.
But it's really hard. It's really hard. I had the. I'm sorry, probably this is not the right time to talk about it, but I had the progestin coil.
Ah, okay. Yes, yes.
I had the gel estrogen.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, something happened, or anyway, the coil was removed, so then I had to stop the estrogen, and that's a few now. I'm just
getting all the hot flashes.
But yeah, City, are you sort of trying some very basic alternative things, you know, the sage, the imagining yourself in the pool, you know, cascade of water, really grounding yourself, putting your feet on the grass in your garden, and just thinking, you know, this is all, you know, very cool, and you're collected, you know, very simple in the body, you know, calming down, you know, because that's how you feel. It's like, oh God.
It's also affecting my moods, you know, and I'm high and low.
Yes.
And when I'm watching somebody, I'm dripping with sweat because of the energy I'm giving, and I'm just trying not to. For it to drop on the client, you know.
Yes. Must be very
also
hard.
PPE with as well. So.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, in the sense, you know, seeing it as a good thing, as a release, and you know, if you can do without the HRT, I think the wisdom I know of that you should really, you know, and but it doesn't mean that you can't help yourself in other ways, you know, and but certainly I mean, I don't know if you know any good homeopath or naturopath, but it's really worth going the herbal or the homeopathic route to help you along. Not to be apprehensive about it as well, you know. But, you know, and also accepting it, letting go. You know, if it happened, well, that's, you know.
Well, that's what I've been doing, kind of. But my moods have been like that, and I don't want to go on HRT because it also affects my skin. I get really bad melasma, so you know, brown marks on my skin.
Yes, I got it around here. Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, I used to.
Oh, so what did you do, Joelle?
Nothing. I don't take anything. Well, one thing I noted was that because I've always been quite sensitive to the sun, so being protected always, you know, always a hat.
Oh no.
Always, you know, not necessarily anti-sun cream, but more long sleeves, you know, and just being very aware of, you know, place of flare up, basically. And also some food, you know, keep a food diary. It's really enlightening. Because things you don't think about, you know, maybe you react like, you know, so not always, but some years, strawberries for some reason. Big reaction, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but not always. Anyway, so I think, you know, all this knowing yourself, basically.
Joel, sorry to interrupt. You said you react to a strawberry sometimes only.
Yes, very occasionally.
But yes, just to let you know, I don't know if you guys know about the toxins and all that in our foods. And I don't know if you when you eat them, are they organic or not? Because I've read somewhere that one of the most toxic fruits are actually strawberries.
Okay.
So the thing is that, I mean, I don't do much organic. I should, you know, because I haven't found yet, you know, I haven't been very organizing, you know, organizing our organic. So I get some things, but it's also not, it's only what we eat, is the toxins we are having without realizing, you know. So when you said the strawberries, I thought just ding.
Yeah, no, I know.
Say that. So maybe
it's for years, but I think keeping the idea of keeping your food diary is quite enlightening when you're having some other symptoms, you know, because sometimes you don't link such, you know, silly things like some people are allergic to all kind of bizarre or sensitive to bizarre things, you know. And also, of course, your body changes all the time, so maybe you're more sensitive now to potatoes or aubergines than you used to be. You know, I can't have raw peppers anymore. I love them. Yeah. So yeah. So I think, you know, it's all about knowing where your body is now, and you know, and just listening to.
Is it a bit acceptance as well? You think accepting that, you know, that's where we are now, and you know, and just. Yeah, so it's a little bit of acceptance as well, isn't it? And working with that. What do you do, Joel? And what do you do for self-care?
All right. Well, I'm a well-being therapist. I'm a sophrologist, interested especially in problems with sleep and with preparation for exams. But I've got, you know, virtually no clients. I'm very small. I'm dormant, more or less. And I am not. No, it hasn't been very good for me. The last, well, COVID obviously, but yes, no, not enough. Basically, I'm just lack of means as well. I mean, I really would like to have a room of my own where I could just have some time, you know, just like Virginia Woolf, you know, room of one's own, and that's one of my dream really. I feel. We're just on top of each other so much. Well, not that we don't have a big house, you know. Don't get it wrong. You know, I'm very fortunate. So I don't do enough. I used to love swimming, and that's much more difficult. I used to do yoga, and I can't anymore. Anyway, so no.
So you think it's because of the space in your house that you think like is?
No, it's just yes. I'm you know, when you were saying, you know, the more you need it, the more you should do.
Yes.
And yeah, and so so I'm not very resilient, and these other things, you know, my son's there right now, and so and I feel quite despondent basically. And also, I'm sorry, but the tapping, I just. Maybe because I need it, but I just can't do it. It just irks me.
Oh, really? The tapping.
The
tapping were in your face or in general?
Yeah, in general, everywhere. So the oil on the yes, I'll do that again.
Oh, yes. I mean, I do tapping because I love tapping. But if you just want to gently massage, you can do the same. You can do the same. Just. You know, from the hand into here, and you know, up and down. You can.
Thursday. Remind me, City. What was the name of the lady who did the session about drainage? I can't remember her name now.
Oh, are you talking about Margarita Bennett?
Yes.
Was the last Friday one?
Was it Friday or Thursday?
No, Friday. Yes, sorry.
Friday, yeah.
And then I have to say, when you did, I was going to, you know, when you did the bit of sort of like. Draining, like shoulders, question. Yes. And I thought to myself, I'm going to start. I'm going to do that, you know, and that. So that reminds me. I'm going to do my little reminder. About doing it again, because you really she showed a few routines, because I was mentioning about this especially being quite painful. So she was just saying, you know, do this, do that, do this.
A self-massage,
I don't help myself.
Yes,
I think it's
yeah.
And neither do I. I don't either.
Yeah, but I think it's it's quite sometimes difficult when we are in a mindset. How can we change it? It's just starting a little bit, little by little. For example, Joy just said that she liked the myofascia, the fascial that on the Friday, you know, go for wherever it works for you. You know, if that works, do some self-massage, you know, just massage, you know, you can massage your shoulders. I haven't watched it, but you know, whatever she taught that you felt, you know, connected with, just try that. It's not about the time, it's not about you know, the amount of time you want to do. It's about just start with 5-10 minutes and say, I'm gonna start and do this. Oh, you can watch the video again until you get familiar with it, and then you will end up saying, oh, I don't need a video, I can do it myself, and remember, oh, I forgot what it's all about, I'm gonna come back to the video. I use the YouTube videos for me to remind me. Most of them I actually know what it's all about, because I do maybe the same video for like weeks and weeks until I get bored, and then I change to another one. But I like somebody telling me what to do. But sometimes when I'm like gonna have a client that I have a little bit less time, I just don't put the video and I just do it while I'm waiting for the client. And I probably it's gonna be a shorter one, but because I still remember some of the moves. But do what works for you. If the self-massage works, if the tapping doesn't work, don't do it. I just love tapping myself. I find that it just wakes me up. But self-massage, the same way we're doing here, you can do the self-massage, you can squeeze it. Yeah.
So Yolanda, sorry to interrupt you, because I've got to go in a minute. They've been putting in the kitchen.
Yes.
So what do you do? What's your site? What's your business name then?
Yes, well, I mean, yes, Calma Holistic Massage. So I do massage. I'm a massage and reflexologist.
Oh,
and well, before I used to be a Zumba instructor, and I'm really into yoga and things that I've been doing yoga for a long time. I'm not an instructor or anything, but I've just been doing all these things that you do, go to the classes, and then you start doing it with the lockdown. We ended up doing everything ourselves, isn't it? So I just kind of.
And where are you based?
I'm in Folkestone. I'm in Folkestone in Kent. Yeah. Where are you?
I'm in Tunbridge Wells.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm just wondering. I don't think there is a group here. You know, well, I mean, it's more, I think that you all tend to be all more far away.
Yes. Well, we're actually you know, we're always welcome for other people to open the group in your area. I'm actually gonna start next month. I haven't advertised it yet, but we are gonna start. Me and Jenny Ludington, we are going to start a group here in Folkestone. We are going to start doing one on a Tuesday evening. So it's going to be a bit earlier, because we're thinking on September, it's going to be a little bit darker earlier. So it's going to be 6 to 7:30. And we thought we are going to start, because I think it's going to be still online ones, because we are a little bit all over.
Yeah.
And we always very welcome for people to open their own groups. Actually, I saw a text earlier of some new people that, let me see where they were. You know, I read it, but it didn't register me. It's 2 new volunteers that they are actually opening a new group in Faversham, face to face. They're going to be doing it. Yeah. So, I mean, we always encourage people to. Yeah, you want to open one near you. It's actually because the online ones are really good, and they've been, you know, so good now with the lockdown. It's brought us all together. It's been so supportive, I think. But also, it's lovely to see people face to face.
Yeah. You know, we used to have one in Crowborough. Melody Shill. She used to and she was very good, but I think she's probably
yes. Well, you know, you can open the conversation. You're in Tunbridge Wells. Maybe there is somebody already in the network that is, or maybe it's a therapist, you know, and you guys want to start one together. And then things are going to. We know that next month it's probably going to start little by little, But before the lockdown, we were, you know, sometimes we had like 8-10 people in the room that came.
Yeah.
So, you know, when we used to do it face to face, and it's so supported. I used to love it. Okay, you have to,
I used to love him.
More time to go to the place, but it's such a nice time to have a cup of tea, have a little nata. You actually engage more with people that are more local to you, and you can maybe do referrals as well. You can just connect with people. So yeah, I encourage you.
I really like that, Yolanda.
Yes,
and,
yes, City.
I'm in Eastbourne.
Yes, I know.
Where are you, Fiona?
I'm in Dover.
Dover.
Yeah.
Yes, Fiona is closer to me. Yes, yeah.
Yes, I'd be interested to hear more about your proposed meeting.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
know also that the Faslin is a member, isn't she?
Who?
Faslin Blackmore.
What's her name? Sorry.
Faslin.
Faslin. I don't know if she's a member. She's in the Facebook group, but I don't know all the members. You know, I think we have a group, don't we? The VIP one. I haven't checked, because what happens with the VIP therapist network, that people get invited but they haven't accepted. So I don't know. But yeah, Faslin is in Dover as well.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. Why don't you talk to Faslin, Fiona, as well? Because maybe you guys want to open one in, you know, in Dover as well. I mean, you are more than welcome to come to us on September, you know, next month as well, if you have the time and you want to come here.
Yeah. How often would it be running?
Well, the one we are thinking is once a month. It's going to be once a month. Yeah, it's going to be. And then actually I can tell you, because I got it in my calendar. I mean, we haven't advertised it yet, but we were talking with Jenny when it's going to be. It's going to be mid-September. And it's going to be, what is the, it's actually the 21st, the Tuesday, the 21st at 6 p.m. But we will put it on for everybody to know. And is the idea at the moment is going to be in the Mermaids Beach, in a beach hut that you know, to start with. So it's very informal. It's very informal, yeah. But I mean, this is obviously, unless we change the place or whatever, at the moment this is what we've been talking about. And when I think the end of the month we start advertising it, and these things you know, start little by little, slow. But I think it's, you know, if we can just get together and just have a nice chat, share what have you been up to for the last few weeks, and, you know, talking, we'll see. It's going to be the first one. We might do the same. We might do a theme and talk about it, or is the first one, we'll just probably just, you know, exchange and talk about, I don't know how it's going to be the format, but I'm really looking forward to it, actually, to the face-to-face.
That's good. Yolanda, do you know anybody that's near my way, apart from me?
Eastbourne. I don't know, but you know what, you can start the conversation and see if there is anybody in Eastbourne as well, you know, on the Facebook. Isn't it?
I know a couple of therapists who I believe are in Eastbourne or that direction. I'm not sure exactly. Eastbourne, Brighton, that area. There's a lady called Karen Crowhurst. She's not a member of this, I don't think.
Yes, yes.
That might
Where is she? Where is she?
I think she's in Brighton or Eastbourne. She's in one of them. I don't remember which.
Yeah.
There's a lady called Cheryl White as well, and I think she's also Brighton, Eastbourne, but I'm not
rings a bell.
Sure.
Probably Brighton.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I know that I've taken there's like an online network for something completely different, and it just happens that several of us are therapists. And I've taken a break from this network, so I'm not in contact with them directly at the moment, but they're the Sussex contingent, and they seem to be mostly around Brighton, Hove, Eastbourne, and Hastings. Lewis probably, yes. Yes, and there's somebody in Hastings. I think it's Sarah, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's all about putting it out there, City, you know, in as Fiona is suggesting, maybe there is a, you know, Facebook group there,
there is a Facebook group, Sussex something or other, Sussex, which I'm part of, but I only see the posts. I don't sort of.
Yes, I mean, maybe you could just write a post there and say, I'm here, I'm thinking in doing, is somebody already doing a network group? Or maybe if there is no a network group, maybe you can set it up as well, you know, and say, and then look some, you know, block some date in your calendar when you can do it monthly, once a month, because that's what we are going to do there, I think. And the face-to-face, I think for me is much better. I mean, it's more comfortable here because I just have to switch on the computer, but it's better face-to-face.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all agree you get more out of just, and it's just a little bit of socializing, you get out of your house.
Socialize with other therapists. I totally agree. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
All something in common.
Yes, yes. And then we live in, I mean, work, our jobs are such you know, it's just you, isn't it? Unless you work in a clinic.
It's quite isolating.
Exactly. Very, very isolated. And sometimes you're like, oh, why is something has happened to you? There is nobody who to share it with. And then when, you know, when you are like in a network, you can, that happened to me, and I did this and that. And then you get these tips because, you know, we all experience, you know, our therapies and our business in different ways.
Jing is very good with that.
Yes, they are. That's why I also, they're very good about helping each other. I've got a client who has this. Yes, what do you recommend? Yeah, they are really, really good. Yes,
extremely supportive. But they're all far away, aren't they, really?
Yes. So as you say, maybe you want something closer as well. So then it's all about finding, if there is already a group, then you can join in, or maybe you want to set one for the network therapist in your area, because that would be great. We used to have, before we did this online format with the lockdown, we used to have many little ones in different areas, and people will just go physically to those ones. We used to have one in Foxton and Hythe here. I used to attend. I wasn't volunteering by the time, but I used to attend monthly. And there was, you know, different ones in Canterbury. They were in, you know, around here in Kent. There were quite a few. Faversham, I think there was another one before, but now they're back. So now, as we are coming out of this, you know, situation, now people are starting to say, you know what, let's come back to the face-to-face, because it just brings so much, you know, that so and then we all benefit, because we all help each other and, you know, support each other, really, isn't it? So it's really good. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes. So what would you guys take from today? Do you think you will start, I mean, well, first of all, I think I haven't asked that directly to you guys, but do you think it affects how you are obviously emotionally, if you do take care of yourself more or less to your business, or you are able to switch off from how you are feeling and you can just switch back into work mode?
It really depends. It really depends. Sometimes, like if I have a client coming, I switch off and I'm really there and I'm doing it. I'm being professional and all that kind of thing. But me working on my own thing, like on my Facebook or whatever, doing my own thing, I think I need support with that.
Yes. To maybe with that some kind of coaching to help you to get into the right mindset, or into a little bit of a structure. And sometimes we think we can do everything, and sometimes we need help with find the areas that maybe you need to ask for help on. For example, I'm thinking in developing a website, and I've been thinking for 2 years, and I got a customer. She's really lovely. She offered me to, and I say, yeah. haven't done it yet. And then actually lately she contacted me and said, oh, we have to do that. And I told her 1 week ago, I'm thinking, oh, why am I going to have the time now to prepare all my things to put it? So it's such a massive task. So I know I need some help. So, but I also need to sit down to prepare everything because it's the content. She can obviously do the whole, you know, beauty of the website. But if I don't give her any content, how is it going to be me? So
my husband says the same. He says it doesn't take long. I said, really? But once you've got the content, you just put it up. Doesn't have to be too fancy. But then I think on the website, the same as a Facebook page,
yes,
you've got to tell the truth and be
of course
clear in what you say.
Yes,
so
yes.
It's up there. It's your face to the
yes
public.
Yes.
And so then you have to be really careful what you say. You can't really
of course, yeah, because you're going to be in Google and you're going to be searchable. But you know what? I mean, with my Facebook page, I build it up little by little because sometimes I think am I being too perfectionist? And I'm thinking, you know what? So I think with the website, probably going to do the same. I'm probably going to put a page is going to talk about me and why I'm doing whatever, and then the therapies I do, and that's it. I'm going to do something very simple because I think if I try to make it too perfect, I'm never gonna do it.
Exactly. I want it simple.
Yes, exactly. I
don't really want it too much about me either. Just about it's about what
but it has to be it has to be about you because you are a special therapist. What you have, even if we were doing the same training, imagine we didn't, but imagine we went on to do the same courses.
Yeah.
We always gonna be different because you are giving so much of you. You are just giving yourself, and you are unique. So you know it's about you mainly.
But you know what? I took photographs. Well, my husband took a lot of photographs of my daughter.
Yes.
And we, you know, sort of stock photographs to put on the website and on the Facebook page. But we're all dressed up in PPE.
Oh, what is the PPE? Sorry.
Protective clothing. You know, I've got
oh no!
I've got a visor.
Of course,
gloves. And
yeah.
I didn't do it without it. So I suppose that can go on. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, if I was to do one, even if we have to do PPE and all that, I would do one without the PPE. Because then, for me, it looks more natural. And then you can always have, I would say, that's my personal opinion, but it will be good to see how other people are doing it. But you can always say you have this protection, blah, 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 and maybe another page where it shows you with whatever you are at the moment and with my mask and my face shield or whatever you're using. But I think for the, I don't know, me personally, I will put it without. But I don't know what other people are doing. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I think I'm gonna start researching now because I'm supposed to research for 3 websites.
Let me know because all I've got is my daughter is me with PPE. I have a photograph of me without PPE.
Yes, yeah.
And then I've got, you know, the usual.
Yeah.
PPE on.
Yes, on your daughter. Yeah, I think for me personally, I'm gonna do it without PPE, and then maybe I'll put a thing, because of that I'm taking these precautions, you know, and then you explain to them, because I've seen, actually the other day I saw a website or another therapist that she's offering other things, and she has a page where she talks about the PPE, but whenever the picture she's not with anything and the customer is not with anything. So I think for, you know, I don't know, for marketing purposes, it's better to do it without, and then you have this section when you are explaining what you are doing when they come, what they are supposed to expect when they come to see you, and you tell them, well, we're going to wash our hands. I'm going to ask you for if you have any symptoms before. I don't know, some people take the temperature, whatever you are doing. And and explain to them what you are doing so they know what to expect when they are going to come to see you. But she didn't have any PPE, and she's one that, you know, now some people have the choice, isn't it, depending on what you do. And she said no, she's wearing everything, and she expects the customers as well. So, you know, yeah. So my personal opinion for me will be to do it without, and then maybe explaining, because we don't know how long this is going, and it looks always more humane to do it without, you know, to take the pictures for marketing purposes without.
Or maybe because she won't be here for a while again. So maybe I should just put it up and say this was done in so and so and so and so time.
Maybe.
And obviously when we have no more lockdown and everything's clear, then I will remove the PPE. Maybe I should just write it that way.
Yes, maybe. I mean, you are a member in Ying as well. Yes, just ask and see what are people doing. You know, it's nice. And then you know, a few of the Facebook pages are for massage as well. See what people are doing. Are you guys actually using the pictures?
I haven't put the pictures up yet.
You haven't? Yes. Okay. No. You are thinking about it, isn't it? You're thinking what.
And also I'm thinking of doing corporate.
Oh, that's nice.
Chair massage. So I've got a picture of me doing chair massage with my daughter. So I think in that situation, it's more, they're more worried about picking up things. So
yes. Yes, you are right. Yeah. Yes, I don't know. I think it's very personal, but I'm going to start looking around, and if I find more people with PPE, I'll tell you. Or more or less.
Good luck with it, because yes, I'm doing mine soon as well.
Yes, well, I just spoke to this customer last week and haven't done anything. I actually went, I think yesterday, I typed in a little bit. Oh, I think I'm going to start using that. I need to start talking about myself, I suppose, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll probably do talking about the therapist. And now that we are talking, I'll have to do one about the COVID and everything, because obviously people want to know, they want to feel secure. What are you doing for them to feel safe? So at least repay this. I'm not sure that I want to do a booking one, you know, where people book you online. I don't want to, you know, when you can book online, I'm not really happy. I'm more happy that contact me, send me an email or whatever, and then we'll book you. But I mean, that's me thinking now.
Yeah. Do you do your consultations online, or do you do?
No, I do them face to face. I usually, what I do, I ask them about the COVID questions before they come, you know, to see that everybody's, but you know, my customers, I've got like regular customers, so you kind of ask them, oh, they are okay. Then we talk before, and then we just do the massage, because that's the way I've always worked. I find that for me is very good, very important to talk and see where they come from, where they are at the moment. If they are coming regularly, if they've done, you know, how were they feeling after, have they done anything to improve their quality of life with exercise, self-care and things like that. So I do a lot of talking, but I've never come around to do it online. At the beginning, I used to do it in my garden when everything started and everything. And then I always have the windows open. So, you know, we talk here and then we just do the massage. But yeah, that's the way you do it. And, you know, everybody's different. It's worked for me very well like that. But, you know, the people do it before online and then they do it. But no, I've never gone around doing it online. I used to just go to the garden and do it outside. So we did all the talking outside. And then when we came for the massage inside, that's how I used to. But now we just talk in the same space. I just have everything open. And we just do the talking there, and then we do the massage afterwards. That's how I work. Yeah. So
what do you do, Fiona?
Sorry?
What do you do, Fiona?
Well, I'm dormant. I'm not actually working at the moment. Yeah, it's been a year. But
it's hard, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it, Fiona?
It is. It's almost like the longer I've gone without being able to work, the more I'm questioning whether it's for me and I should do it. Do you know what I mean? Is that what I should be doing? But you know, my main thing is Reiki, and if you're not well in yourself, you can't do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I understand that.
So unfortunately, that's still an ongoing thing. It's getting difficult. So
so what happened with your clients before COVID? Didn't you have regular ones then?
No, I didn't, because I'd only been going 5 months before COVID shut everything down.
Oh no, that's
yeah. And you know, I knew I wasn't brilliantly well at the time, but I didn't realize how unwell I was until I stopped. So you know, it's been a blessing in many ways. You know, it's allowed me time to heal. It's given me the space that I need to do things. But you know, it's been a year of investigation and stuff already. After, well, they should have been doing it in March last year, but everything was cancelled because of COVID. So
yes,
it's potentially going to go on and on and on, and I don't know if the way things are at the moment with me is going to improve. So I think need to start looking into other ways to work. I can use Reiki on myself, but I don't think I can use it on other people at this point. So
have you thought about the you know, haven't done the distant Reiki, but I've heard about people doing it distantly, you know, in the distance.
I mean, I know very well that it works.
Yes,
and
yes.
you can do it. I know that.
Yes,
I think the thing is, the people I know who've been doing distance work, they had established clients who would rather have distance Reiki than no Reiki. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
exactly.
I didn't have. Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yes.
It's a tricky one. I'm beginning to wonder whether it didn't all happen timing wise because I wasn't supposed to have been doing that anyway. I don't know, but I don't know where else to sort of go. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
To be honest, when it was opening up again this time last year, I bought PPE. I've got aprons, I've got gloves, I've got a visor. I don't know what else, and you know, it's still wrapped up in a vacuum bag underneath my bed with my my therapy bed cover that you can't use anymore, or not at this point. You know, all the stuff. It's in storage under my bed.
Yes,
it has been for at least a year. So I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't bank on returning to that and start thinking of something else instead. Which is interesting, because it's whatever is going on with me, and it's complex, unfortunately. It brings a lot of fatigue, so it needs to be something that I can do online, so I don't have to physically go to work. That just uses energy that doesn't need to be used.
Yes, I know what you mean. You need to make sure that it's not gonna burn your energy levels.
Exactly. I mean, once they have a handle on what's going on, they might sort of say, okay, so we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and actually your levels will improve. And this we haven't reached that point yet, and it's been a year already.
Yeah.
You know, so I really need to get over whatever's going on at the moment that's kept me down for the last couple of weeks, not feeling well. I give in. I'm going to have to see my doctor. I think we need to do some blood tests. But once I've picked up from whatever that is, I need to have a rethink about how I'm going to move forward, because I don't think Reiki's the way at the moment. Reiki could probably come back into the picture at some point, but it can't be the picture on its own. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.